What's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. New video. Jack Doherty. Jack Doherty. Now, I know a lot of people that are regulars on this channel are probably like, what the? Why are you talking about Jack Doherty? Well, even though the majority of this channel is about my life experiences and therefore a lot of prison stuff, I also do true crime from time to time. And I just feel like this is, I don't know, he's a big name. And this was a stupid thing to happen to him, right? So I think it was last night, Jack Doherty was arrested in possession of amphetamines, marijuana, and he was charged with resisting arrest. Now, if we look at Jack Doherty, how much can he really resist, right? But he's running around Miami with Wes Watson. And so to me, it's not even surprising that he would have some type of substances on him, at least with the allegations lately in regards to Wes Watson. Allegations made by his ex-girlfriend, insinuations made by somebody in his that was formerly from his crew. But Jack Doherty is 22 years old, and in Florida, they're not playing when it comes to drugs because of what they went through in the 80s. They don't play over there. Do I think that Jack Doherty's going to do any time? I don't. He's got enough money to where he could probably, because it's not a violent offense, he could probably work some type of deal. But this is another one of those situations where, I mean, was it greed? Was he using whatever he was supposedly, allegedly in possession of? Was he using it and paranoid that if he just handed it off to someone else to hold for him, that they would do it and he wouldn't have? I mean, I don't know. I don't know what it is, but this is just another situation where somebody who is the breadwinner for his circle, you know, the money maker, the bag, whatever you want to call it, for his circle, and he's the one that's carrying, whether it's a gun or it's dope, whatever. I'll never understand that. It doesn't make sense to me. I've talked about when I was in prison and I sold drugs. I didn't keep them on me because I knew I was taking care of a lot of people. And in order for me to maintain that business, I needed to make sure that I wasn't caught slipping. So how do I do that on a prison yard around a bunch of maniacs? But these squares out here, like Jack, and these rappers out here, they get caught with guns, they get caught with dope, and their whole circle is left standing around blaming each other. Hey man, why didn't you have that? Hey, why you let him do this? Well, Jack's actually probably already made bail. Who knows? But as soon as it's available, he will bail out. And hopefully he'll, honestly, I don't think Jack has his bodyguard, the island boy, Wes Watson, and a bunch of young girls. So I don't know who could hold anything for him, but maybe just don't use drugs. Just keep making money and doing that weird thing where you get all nervous and you start doing this with your hair over and over and over. Just do that, man. Do those things. Just say no to drugs. Don't run around with anything that's illegal. Don't even get in the car with somebody that's holding anything illegal, because you have a whole lot more to lose than them. Now, at least there's this, right? Wes Watson wasn't sentenced to 10 years in prison. And he always says he did 10. Wes Watson never did time in California. It was all out of state. And he has 1,000 stories of all the yards in California. So I say that to say this. Now that Jack Doherty has been arrested in Florida, he can do a Wes Watson and he can tell about all the prisons he's been in Florida in his 12 hours of incarceration. Hey, and Wes will help him. Wes will ask somebody that knows somebody that did some time in Florida. And, hey, describe how it is in there, and then boom, Jack, you have a new career now. You have a new lane for yourself, man. You are that Florida convict now, huh? Little quick arrest, boom, Florida prison stories. You got it. That's make another channel and name it that. Florida Prison Stories by Jack Doherty, and then boom, boom, boom. Like, I don't know. Those are all free ideas. You're welcome. But Wes Watson is probably all excited to ask Jack if he shoved anything up his ass, while he was sitting there in booking. Like, hey, did you grab any pins or like rulers or desks or anything and try to shove them up your ass? That's all Wes wants to know. Especially when he's all twacked out on that stuff. Oh, man. But I think that I think Jack and I don't know which one of the island boys it is, man, that's over there with them. I think they all should reevaluate hanging around with Wes Watson. And Wes, how was that ever in your mind a good idea to hang around with all these kids? Jack is 22. The island boy is probably the same age, and those girls that are running around with them are probably 18. I doubt they're much older. And definitely none of them are older than Jack. So what are you doing as a 41-year-old man hanging around with 18 and 22-year-olds? You can't have a decent conversation with them. You can't, like, I get that Wes's ego needs the adoration of children. Hey, fuck, that's pretty sad to say, right? But it's the reality of Wes Watson at this point in his life. And Jack Doherty, let's just get back to Jack. Jack, don't get caught up in his whirlpool. Don't get caught up in the tornado that is his life right now. It is spiraling out of control. And misery does love company, man. I really can't believe he's 22. I don't know why I thought he was already like 27, 28, and I was like, why is he still doing the shit he does? It makes sense now. You're making dumb decisions because you're at that age still where you don't know who the hell you are, and if you did, you definitely wouldn't hang around with some of the people you hang around with, and you wouldn't do some of the things that you do. But I don't want to keep harping on this. I just wanted to put in my 2 cents where hopefully Jack Doherty, you see this as a wake-up call and you go somewhere else and do something else, because that right there, what you just got caught up in, it's not a good look, man. Anyways, that's my video for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Everybody, please be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them, man. I'm out of here.